going on, everyone? It's Token, and we are finally back with brand new videos. Today we have our week 3 UBL battle, Ultimate Battle League, against none other than the Crystal Palossands and their coach Silver Beanie. This is a huge game because we're both 0-2, and neither of us wants to go 0-3. It's just a terrible way to start a season, and just a lot to have to bounce back from. So we both really need this win. So hopefully it'll be a really good game, but hopefully we can snag a win. Silver Beanie is a really awesome YouTuber though, so definitely go check out his channel in the description. Also to get his perspective on this battle, as well as he has a beautiful logo. Wise did an amazing job with that logo. Amazing job. But yeah, probably has the best logo in the league. Either way though, guys, we need this win. Today we're going to be bringing Zangoose for the first time, and then a bunch of Pokemon we brought already. Well, Zangoose and Goodra for the first time. And the rest of the team is going to be Clefable, Victini, Mega Absol, and Heliolisk. So hoping that this team can bring us the win. I'm kind of concerned about actually getting the Toxic Orb off with Zangoose. Concerned my opponent can have Misty Surge as well as it can just be hard to get Zangoose in a position for that. He does have a lot of strong special attackers that can do a lot of damage to Zangoose before I'm able to get that set up. So we'll see what we can do. Very specially heavy team though, so hopefully we can play around that and put ourselves in a good spot. Considering I have a Mega Absol, I'm not too afraid of his Cresselia. I'm just hoping. Let's go wild Pokemon. I just want to get this started now. This has been so prolonged out, ready to get this started. But yeah, I'm hoping we can definitely get this win. We really need it. I've just been so rushed, and I've also haven't been that invested in Pokemon as of late. So I'm not the most comfortable in the team I'm bringing. I think it's a good team. I think we could definitely win the game, and my co-coaches did give me some good help. So shout out to Lejon and Salty Jack. But yeah, let's see what we can do here. Alright, so he's going to be bringing a team of the Mega Gyarados, Tapu Fini, Chandelure, Gilsor. I had a feeling he might bring the Expelled, and I was honestly debating Hunter just to stop Scarf Exploud. But I don't know, I think we can deal with it, especially with Goodra. Special defensive monster, and then the Golbat. So Heliolisk looks beautiful here. Heliolisk looks really good, and I almost want to lead it, but I could easily see a Chandelure lead, and that makes me want to lead Goodra. I really almost want to lead Heliolisk here. I don't even know how much does Mega Absol Sucker Punch do to the Chandelure. That might not be the worst lead either. But nah, then he can just go into Gyarados for free. What do I want to lead here? I can definitely take anything from Chandelure with Clefable and get a T-Bolt off. Yeah, I think Heliolisk is the call. He can easily expect that, but I don't see the best answer for him other than his Exploud or his Chandelure being Scarf. Those are his best answers to my Heliolisk lead, which is perfectly fine if that's what if that's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. So I will lead Heliolisk. Scorpio, Gilsor. Okay. And this is the one thing I was kind of afraid of, because this can easily be Yachi. This can easily be Yachi. One thing I'm afraid of is if this is Yachi. Let's take a look at it. I think I definitely kill as long as it's not Yachi though. I haven't even transferred over my sets. I still think I have it though. So let's first do a clear out. Do I clear out all the rest? I don't recall how I did that. Yeah, who knows? Alright, import. Let's go Heliolisk. Heliolisk, Shazam versus Goliath score. Let's say it's Taunt Utility. Ooh, there's a chance this actually doesn't even knock it out there. Yeah, so I'm gonna go into Wanda here. Yeah, the Gilsor play means that I should have just let probably should have just let Goodra. But I also didn't want to have to go for a Draco Meteor and then end up in a bad spot there as well, because I don't have Ice Beam. I do not have Ice Beam on Goodra, nor Clefable. What I'm afraid with this Gilsor on my Clefable is Toxic. I really don't want to get Toxic. I am unaware. My opponent had Como, had Gyarados, has Gilsor, which can set up Swords Dance. Lots of Pokemon that can that are set up, that can definitely set up. So I think unaware was the call. We are just going to see the Earthquake. He knew he could live, so that's fine. Yeah, that's not too much damage. A knockoff wouldn't be the best either. I really do want to keep my leftovers. Yeah, and Gilsor will get its Toxic heal. Look at my opponent's team real quickly. Alright, so Gyarados, Tapu Fini, Chandelure. I almost just want to throw off a Thunder Wave. Because like, if he poisons me, he's going to poison me. Nah, let's just go for the Moonblast and see how much damage we can get off on this. I'll just go for the Moonblast. As much as I want to try to make a call and go for a T-Wave on something that may come in, this is actually one of his best things to actually keep in on my Clefable, which is unfortunate. I assumed that my Life Orb was going to do more damage to this than it actually is going to. So he's going to switch out. I guess I could have went for the T-Wave then. What is that? Is that the... Okay. Yeah, this is fine. So here he'll probably go for the Super Fang. But I'm going to paralyze this. I want this paralyzed. I want this paralyzed. This thing's already not fast, but it being even slower than it already is will just kind of allow everything to get off so much damage off on this Golbat. But yeah, this is why when I ran Thunder Wave over Toxic on the on Clefable. Considering that Cresselia would have been a good switch-in into Clefable, but I was like, Golbat is the best switch-in. Golbat is easily the best switch-in, so I'm going to use Thunder Wave. Don't really care about getting pairs. I just want to use it as a way to make this slower. The slower this is, the less of a worry it is. It's not really offensive either, so we'll see. The Super Fang, Brave Bird? Okay. That's to my surprise. I didn't expect the Brave Bird right away. That's good damage, but nothing I'm too concerned about. So we'll go with the Yellow Magic, slow this thing down. I'm gonna throw up a Wish now to see what, cause I have to keep Clefable at a good amount of health. I have to keep Wanda at a good amount of health, so I'm going to go for the Wish to kind of see what exactly he's going to do. Because this thing doesn't do enough damage. It's a good defensive check, but it doesn't do enough damage for me to be too concerned about not going for Wishes. Golbat's just a defensive, it's a good defensive wall with reliable recovery, but yeah, I'm definitely not too concerned about what exactly it's going to do here. Is it's just going to go for another Brave Bird? That's not a big deal to me. Okay, that actually did more damage than I thought it would. So I should probably, I'm just going to protect to prevent the crit, and then I'm gonna do I want to throw up another Wish? Probably not. This thing's just hurting itself. I'll probably just go into Heliolisk then. How much will that do to Heliolisk though? Let's check that out. I know it's resisted, but it's definitely, Heliolisk is very fro. We can't have it taking too much damage. Yeah, it still does pretty decent damage. It can do all the way to 40% to Heliolisk, so that's not good at all. I kind of want to attack here just to not reveal Protect. I would love for him not to know my full move spread, but he's going to know it now because I've already clicked Protect, so maybe not the best play, but I really can't risk a crit knocking us out. That did more damage than I could have sworn the first one did, but Probably for the better. We'll just protect. It's probably for the better. But yeah, going to protect. He's taking a while on his turn now because I think he's realizing that it's kind of a losing battle here with this Golbat. I thought he was just going to be Super Fang. I'm not particularly sure why he's not. I would have just ran Super Fang, went for Super Fang twice on my, went into a Super Fang where my Clefable instead of Brave Bird and chunking your own health. I know Super Fang can miss, but still a good move. Yeah, so I'm just going to protect here. Can't really risk a crit. As he goes for the Toxic this turn. Okay. I do not have Heal Bell, so what I allow to get Toxic is a huge deal. Very huge deal. And it won't be this Clefable. How much will... No, there's no reason to go into Zangoose. It's Toxic Orb poison compared to regular poison is very, very different. And I'm not magic bounced up yet with Mega Absol, and I probably wouldn't go into that either way. Yeah, so I'm going to go into Heliolisk here. Heliolisk will be what unfortunately has to get Toxic unless he gets paired here. This is the only turn where I wouldn't mind a pair. Because I would prefer not to get Toxic. Izzy does just go for the Brave Bird here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Perfectly fine. Way more damage than I would like, though. It's way more damage than I would like. Alright, but how much does Life Orb, Pin Power... doesn't do the amount of damage that I'm looking for. Would he go into Gilsor here? That's the $1,000,000 question. I'm going for it. I'm gonna go for the Hidden Power. If he stays in and just lets this go down, then I mean, if he stays in, risking the chance that just goes down, that'll be an interesting play. And I do still have the chance of this getting paralyzed, even if my Hidden Power Ice doesn't knock out, which more than likely won't. Those things are, Golbats are usually really bulky, especially with that Eviolite. So we'll see. We'll see what exactly happens here. We'll see. See what he decides. My posture is always so bad during these battles. It's hard to keep good posture when you're nervous. I'm nervous. I want you to make the Gilsor play. I'm praying that you make the Gilsor play, actually. You don't really have another switching into this. Because if he makes the Gilsor play, we'd be in such a good position. Because Gilsor is one of the main things that's kind of stopping us from just wrecking. Alright, so what do we get? Scorpio, let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Exactly what I wanted to see. And that just knocks out. That just knocks it out. Let's go. Let's go. Well, I could have went for that from the start then. It's interesting to note now. One thing is that if Chandelure or Scarf, it can spam Shadow Ball, but it can spam Fire Blast or whatever fire type move it has, but it cannot spam Shadow Ball. It's something to keep in mind. Can't spam Shadow Ball. We have two normal types, so that is one reason why I definitely wanted to bring one of the normal types. But yeah, definitely something to keep in mind. No spamming from ghost spam until the normal types are gone for the Chandelure. Fire spam can easily, if it's Scarf, can easily be dealt with by Goodra. So hopefully we're in a decent position here. And Goodra is going to be my Z move user, so I can't get tricked. So that's something else to keep in mind. So yeah, we'll see what my opponent goes into here. Definitely probably won't be the Gyarados. Won't be the Gyarados. And what was the other electric weak Pokemon? I can't think now. Golbat. As we do see the Chandelure, so that's an easy switch in. That's an easy switch in into my unless he starts setting up Calm Minds, that's the only way that I'll. It's an urban myth. I forgot this music's playing. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta calm this music down. I don't know how loud it is. I'll be right back. Alright, well that's going to suck if that's kind of just really loud in the background, but I'm hoping it wasn't too bad. But yeah, this is an interesting play, because if he's going to Calm Mind, I desperately want to go Pandora. But if he's going to go, I think I just have to. I think I literally just have to go into Goodra. Either way, I have to go Goodra. If he Calm Minds, good play. Good play. Ah, yes, we do just see the Flamethrower. Alright, I can deal with that. Yeah, very negligible damage, and doesn't even get the, does not get the burn, 10% burn, I think. So do I make that play? What else is he switching on this? Yeah, I make that play. I'm going for the Z move. If he Calm Minds here, that'll be a really good play. Considering that I'm going for a not very effective Z move, this will be a terrible play if he stays in. So fingers crossed my opponent does not stay in, predicts either a dragon type move or that I just go for some move that Chandelure doesn't want to take. If he just stays in and Shadow Balls or anything, this will be such a poor play. So I'm hoping I can get that Feeny. Show me Feeny, please show me Feeny. This won't knock out. This will not knock it out, but it'll put it in such an easy position for us to deal with. And we do see it switch out. Is that Finny? Destiny, what is that? It is Finny. It is Finny. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. I love the stance of that Z move. Can someone do that Z move on a VGC on a VGC stream? Why am I acting like that's a tongue twister? It's not. VGC stream. Can someone do that one on a VGC stream? I'm still acting like it's a tongue twister when it's not. Yeah, so it doesn't take it out, but it puts it in such a good position so that we can deal with it. No, likely go for a moon blast. But what do I want to go into? I can just easily go into Victini and just tank the Moon Blast and then knock it out with the Thunderbolt. Is that the play? Because I really don't want to go into something passive like Wanda and end up in like a war with it. I really don't. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm going into Victini. I'm going into Vigilant. But yeah, I love that Z move. Beautiful Z, beautiful, or the little dance before it. It's not my favorite like actual Z move animation, but the little dance before it's really cool. So we'll see what exactly he goes for here. I would predict a Moonblast. I'm just going to try to keep Goodra at, because Goodra can easily tank a Moonblast and then just knock this out. But I want to keep Goodra as healthy as possible, especially if he tries to go for, instead of going for a Moonblast, if he maybe goes for the Nature's Madness. I'd rather that hit Victini than Goodra at this point, honestly, because Goodra is actually a huge... Goodra actually means a tad bit more in this game. It really is our best check to the Chandelure, considering he can't spam. He has to think every time he wants to go for a ghost type move or two normal types. So yeah, Goodra's a huge member of our team, and I definitely want to have his least damage on it as possible as we navigate through this game. So we're going to switch out. We'll see what exactly we see here. I would predict a Nature's Madness. Nature's Madness. Yep. More damage than I want to take, but it's fine. It's fine. Definitely more damage than I'd want on Victini, but perfectly fine. So Gilsor's down. This thing's health is extremely low. I know you can go Chandelure, but I just go back into Goodra if you do that. I almost want a Psychic. Will a Psychic knock this out? That's what I need to figure out. Let's go Tapu Fini. Let's go to the other one. What was the Tapu Fini? Offensive one, does it have any? No special defense investments, so we'll go back to the other one. I got time. We'll bring that down to 50. 29 point. Yeah, I don't know if this has special defense investment or not. I have to go for the Thunderbolt. I don't want to chance it. Yeah, I'll just go for the Thunderbolt. No need to chance it there. Alright, so we'll knock out the Tapu Fini. So we haven't lost a Mon, and it is 6-4. So we're in a decent spot, but I still don't feel 100% on this game because of the Exploud and the Chandelure. Exploud and Chandelure put a lot of pressure on my team. I'm not too afraid of the Gyarados, even though it gets a lot of damage off on my Clefable, even before a boost, but Unaware makes me a decent bit less scared of it. I can maybe just get a T-Bolt off on that and really disallow it to kind of wipe through my team. But Mega Gyarados is a huge threat, very strong Pokemon. I've been using it in VGC, and it's been pretty fun. Alright, we are going to see the Chandelure come back in. I know that he can predict my... Can definitely be a turn to predict my... my switch into Goodra and go for the... and go for a Shadow Ball. Music's kind of getting a little funky. Okay, it fixed itself. What do I want to do here? Guja's is so obvious. I almost want to go Pandora again this turn. Nah, until it's Mega Evolved, it's just not wise. So I'm just going to go back into Goodra. We'll see probably the Shadow Ball. We really will, but I can't chance not. Yeah, we'll see the Shadow Ball. That does good damage. Now that does good damage. Are you Scarf though? That's what I really want to know. I think you're probably Scarf with that play. Now I'm gonna switch into Zangoose. I can afford to lose Zangoose. I can't afford to lose Heliolisk at this point. I cannot. So, as he switches as well into Serotine. Okay. Yep, perfect. Knock this thing's Eviolite off. Easily could go into Gyarados here, but that's fine with the health that Clefable's at. It's perfectly fine. Because Clefable is literally, I mean, Gyarados is the only thing that doesn't want to take a knockoff right now. The only thing that doesn't mind taking a knockoff at this point. So we'll see what he goes for. I have the Thunderbolt too, so this really isn't a switch in. Pretty sure Thunderbolt would have knocked this out at this health, but maybe not. But I do have think I have a decent bit of investment in special attack. Yeah, it's not going to take it out, sadly. And we'll get a Brave Bird off on us, so that's a tad bit unfortunate, but I think it'll knock itself out. Yeah, that's going to do good damage. Yeah, it does really good damage. It knocks itself out at least, though. If I can get a Wish into this, that'd be great, but I'm not really sure that there'll be a turn where I can get a Wish into Zangoose. Yeah, I would have much preferred to just be able to knock out the Golbat with Heliolisk in a good position, but it's not how it went down. Either way, though, we still do have a full team, and now my opponent only has 3 Mons left. We knocked out the Gilsaur, Golbat, and Finny, so all that's left is the Gyarados, Mega Gyarados, this thing, and I think here he just revealed that he's definitely Scarf, because you don't, or is this thing just naturally quicker? Because I'm 95, or 90. 90 really isn't bad. And Chandelure. Sounds getting a little botchy. There we go. Fixed itself again. Yeah, you had to have just revealed that you're Scarf. There's no way you go into this and not be Scarf, so I'm going Goodra. I don't think there's any way you go into that and you're not Scarf. Yeah. Rest of his team is Explode. Alright, how much does Goodra do with a Draco? Almost killed, so I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt first, then I'll go for the Draco. If he stays in. If you go on Gyarados, that'd be beautiful. Thinking that I won't go for a Thunderbolt here. Yeah, I feel like your best place to stay in though. Yeah, Explode's going to dent my team though. I'm gonna have to use my priority to knock out Explode, definitely. Every time I bring the screen back up, it fixes itself. So weird. Yeah, this is a great start at least though. I still don't think the game's over because of Scarf Explode. I'm just so afraid of that Pokemon, but I do think I can just let some go down, go into Clefable and go for a T-Wave. That may not be the play though, because just in case we miss the T-Wave, I'll have to calc that. Gyarados. Red Storm, is that Gyarados? That's Gyarados. Does this knock out? Please say this knocks it out. Please say this knocks it out. Ah!
Bruh.
You gotta be kidding me. No. No. That is not what I wanted to see. I don't have anything I want to switch in on this. I really don't. I really don't. Oh, but that means that this is going to take way more damage than I want to. Like, I can go on a Wanda, but it just feels like I really shouldn't have to do that. Ah, that sucks so bad that didn't just knock out. Let's look at it. Let's go Clefable, Wanda. Let's go Gyarados. Is going to be Mega Gyarados. Let's bring this down. Yeah, Waterfall can do up to. Waterfall can just do so much damage. And Clefable's like my best way of dealing with Explode. Yeah, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stay in and Thunderbolt again. I'm not going to go for that play. Ah, that sucks so bad. If this has Ice Fang, it's going to knock us out, but just wasn't willing to make that play. It sucks so bad it didn't just knock out. Earthquake, that shouldn't take us out. I got investment. Is that still going to take us out? Still takes us out. Now is this the turn I finally go into Pandora? Because I can just Sucker Punch this. Well, I don't even need to Sucker Punch. I should just go for a knockoff. Yeah, this is definitely the turn to go into Pandora. Because look at its speed right away. Yeah, turn 1 speed, so yeah. I go into Pandora and I just go for a knockoff. Well, there goes Goodra. Very unfortunate. Put in so much work, but... yeah, and I just knock off. For whatever reason you choose to switch out. There's no reason for you to keep this. So you shouldn't try to switch out. Let me calc how much Sucker Punch does to Chandelure and to Absol, Pandora. Knockoff will definitely knock this out. And Chandelure. I think it could still knock Chandelure out. Yeah, Sucker Punch knocks it out. So yeah, we'll knock out Gyarados with knockoff. And Sucker Punch, now Sucker Punch knocks it out, so let's look at Explode. Scarf. Yeah, Scarf Boom Burst will knock us out. We can get off heaps of damage though with a Sucker Punch. Not sure it's worth it though. I may just sack something else. Like Heliolisk. I think I'll probably sack Heliolisk. Go into Clefable. Either go for Moonblast or T-Wave, then go into Absol and just spam Sucker Punch for a win. Yeah, there's Boombox. Oh, that Gyarados play just sucks so bad. That would have made this so much more simple. So yeah, I think I just sack Heliolisk here. Because this thing's definitely a Scarf. And Absol just wins the game as soon as I get the damage I need off on this. And how much would... and Goose. Let's say I did go for a... oh no, not that. And Goose. Let's say I do just go for the quick attack. Doesn't do as much as I would like. But yeah, I'm going to sack Heliolisk. Yeah, the Boom Burst comes out. I'll knock out Heliolisk. And then let's just calc this against Wanda. Clefable. Yeah, it only takes 71.1% chance to 2-hit KO. Yeah, I have to Thunder Wave, I feel. Just in case you go into Chandelure as well. I'm thinking this thing isn't Scarf though. I'm thinking it's Choice Specs. Oh no, it's Scarf. Nah, it's Scarf damage. And then we don't miss the Thunder Wave. Great. Great, 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 great. Yellow Magic comes through. Now here I can just let this go down. Yeah, there's no reason to switch anything in. Yeah, I'm just gonna Moonblast and get the damage off on this I need. Oh, or maybe not. Oh, wow. Wow, this thing's putting in work on my team. I didn't expect it to, I didn't expect after even being T-waved, it's still faster than my Clefable. Wow. So still faster than Clefable, which is still only an 81 speed stat. I think I can go into Scarface and knock this out, though. Now, Scarface should definitely be fast enough. Yeah, I'm going into it. This should be fast enough. Should definitely be fast enough to be faster than this thing. $1,000,000 question is, do I maybe knock off instead of just going for the KO because of the fact that he can easily switch in Chandelure on my close combat or any of my normal type attacks? Yeah, I think that's the play, just because... Yeah, he's just gonna stay in though. So smart play. Choice Scarf comes off, and he gets paralyzed, so that's game. Sorry for the para hacks, but yeah, that's going to be game. Just gonna quick attack, there's no reason not to. So this game's going to end up being only a 2-0 victory in my favor just because of that freaking Gyarados. I feel like if I was able to knock out Gyarados there, I still had... there's still the chance it would have came down to this. Explode's just a huge, huge threat to my team, or especially the team that I brought. If this whole time he wasn't Scarf Chandelure, I'll lose my mind. I'll lose me mind. I think he just brought 2 Scarfers because that's not bad against my team. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Sorry for any points where the music was kind of being a little choppy. Honestly, it's just the way it's been with my capture card since I got it. But yeah, for whatever reason this thing is this Chandelure isn't Scarf, then that's just game. I have no reason to switch out. He goes for the fire type move, and then Adamant Sucker Punch wins the game. I can't be tricked because it's my Mega Stone. Yeah, he just goes for the Flamethrower, no reason not to. I'll knock out Zangoose, and then we'll go into Absol, win a 2-0. So I'm a little, even though we won this game, I'm a little dissatisfied just because of how close it came to, considering though I felt like I outplayed my opponent a good bit, but that's sometimes the way the cookie crumbles. So Sucker Punch it is. If I click the wrong move, I'll shoot myself. You are Scarf, you can't go for anything else. This shouldn't be that crazy of a move selection, or at least, yeah, you have to be Scarf, or maybe you're not Scarf. No, you have to be Scarf. I don't think there's any way it outspeeds Zangoose. Yeah, that's a Scarf. This is Scarf. Sucker Punch, blow, game. Alright guys, so we are going to win a 2-0 against SilverBeanie and his Crystal Palossands. Cup, our first win of the season, win number uno. We got a lot more winning to do, but I'm hoping we can do this definitely with our new transactions that we'll have next week, as we'll be dropping Victini for Mega Swampert, we'll be dropping Tentacool for Pelipper, and we will be dropping oh no, I definitely want to save the Battle Builder. Yes, please save. And we'll also be dropping Mega Absol for Kingdra. So I'm hoping with those transactions, the team becomes a lot more comfortable for me to use. Even though we won this game, I think it was mainly just due to our play, not because the team's really well cohesive or whatever. And because he had a lot of easy to capitalize on weaknesses. Electric types can easily slap on Hidden Power Ice. And then now they have a Time Short super effective move on your Gilso, which is one of the main ways to stop the electric momentum. And then they still have the electric type move, which was super effective on the Gyarados, Golbat, and Tapu Fini. So just some easily exploitable weaknesses on Silver Beanie's team. So unfortunate for him, maybe he'll look at some transactions. Either way though, we're going to 1 and 2. He'll drop to 1 and 3, and we are finally on the road that we need to be on towards getting in a good position for playoffs. And I appreciate you guys watching the video. Definitely check the description below. Check out Silver Beanie's into this battle. Really consistent, good YouTuber. He deserves your guys' viewership. So go check it out. Really would mean a lot to me. And thank you guys for continuing to support me, but more importantly, the UBL and your Southwest Survivors, as we did get our first win of the season. I'm excited. Hopefully this is something more to come. This is just more to come as we trug along in the season. I'm hoping that we could just reel off a huge win streak and then be where we want to be for playoffs.